But we still don't lose with the deck because it just doesn't take any skill whatsoever. This is kind of disgusting, man. Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with the best graveyard freeze deck in the game. This is a Mimi 3.0 log bait graveyard deck. So a lot of times people are going to be either bar barreling or logging after you freeze. So if you bait out the log with the Rascals, the Princess, or the Dark Goblin, then they're not going to be able to log or bar barrel the graveyard skeletons after you freeze, and you can get a lot more damage. This deck also has a very fast cycle with skeletons and ice spirit, so it gets you a lot better at the game by just practicing those micro interactions, gets you back to graveyard faster, gets you back to more Princess and Dark Goblin cycle. Very fun deck to play, and it's incredibly overpowered because it does have the core win condition of graveyard freeze. Highly suggest you guys check this out for 12 win grand challenges or for pushing up the ladder, and let me know how it ends up working for you because it will definitely work pretty well. Should not be viable, by the way. This deck that I'm playing right now, it should not work. But it's going to because it's graveyard freeze. We got a game against Tombstone. Is he actually going to be running Tombstone though? That is the real question. We're going to be saucing out a good luck here, see what Tombstone has in store for us. I'm going to go Princess in the back here. And this man is not dropping anything so far. He's actually going to go in for an Ice Golem. So I'm going to go Ice Spirit at the river. And we're going to relax a little bit. So far, he's seen a lot of proponents that are bait. But we're not running bait. We're running graveyard bait, brother. So this is looking like it's going to be a 3 Musketeer deck for sure. I'm going to go Dark Goblin here. It'll get damage on top of everything. Should damage the miner as well. Yeah, nice. I'm going to go Bar Barrel with the Graveyard and the Dark Goblin. And he's going to go Goblin Gang, but that's not going to really matter, will it? So much damage on that tower already, and then I can just go in for a Princess here. Princess to finish that off, right? Awesome. No hits on my Princess. Not today, sir. Oh, actually he does. He gets a hit. That's unfortunate. I should have dropped it a little bit lower. Feels bad, man. I said no hits and it gets a hit. He's going to go Ice Golem, but not in time. The Princess actually locks on. He's going to go for a miner now. So I'm not going to really respond to that. He's down a lot of elixir. I don't have to respond to the Ice Golem. I'd rather just do this and then... Wow, he just wants to lose the game. That's a way to lose the game real quick. You don't have elixir for 3M. And I can easily just go in for a graveyard and then freeze your tower. Do I even need to? I guess I don't really need to. He used a Bar Barrel. Let's do it. Let's do it. He used Bar Barrel. If you use your spell to counteract the graveyard, even if I have a few skeletons on the tower, I can take it. This deck is so skillless. Even against 3 Musketeers, you automatically win. He has Bar Barrel too. But yeah. A lot of 3 Musketeer decks that have Miner will always have Zap. But he has Bar Barrel. So it's an even better matchup for him. And this is one of the harder counters for us. Because he has Collector and I have no way of punishing it. But we're still going to win really easily. I'm going to go in for Rascals here. I'm going to go Skeletons. I'm going to go Bar Barrel right on top. And that's going to be a dead set of 3M. Gonna Bar Barrel on top of our Bar Barrel. Bar Barrel and Bar Barrel and Bar Barrel. I can just Dark Goblin and Ice Spirit. Minimize the amount of damage. And since the Collector's there, this is gonna be really funny. You guys ready for this? We go in for Rascals in the middle after we Graveyard. And he goes in for 3 out. Oh, dude, I wasn't expecting you to do that, but okay. I'm gonna go in for a freeze now. I think the Skeletons completely envelop his tower. He's gonna go in for a miner, but I can Skeletons kite the minion horde. And then I Ice Spirit, and then I Princess, and he doesn't have Miner in cycle. And then I just Bar Barrel on top of the Battle Ram. It doesn't get a single hit now. So yeah, this is absolutely disgusting. This deck is a deck that should beat mine. It is a hard counter, but does it really look like a hard counter? I don't think so. This looks like a matchup that I'm kind of favored in. GG, well played and peace out, Girl Scout. Graveyard Freeze, the ultimate meme machine, beats everything. No skill required. Alright, we got a game against JH. We're going to be saucing out a good luck. Going to start off the game with an Ice Spirit at the river. And JH is just going to go in for a frisky Furnace. I'm going to go for Rascals on the same lane towards the Furnace. See if he Bar Barrels logs or anything. See if he has Poison. That'd be awesome. So then I can Graveyard Freeze him. He's going to go Electro, and that's going to give me value for a freeze. So we might just take it. Especially after he goes for Bar Barrel. I think that's pretty good. He did go in for a Baby Dragon, but that's still a lot of damage, and we do kill the Electro, so it's a 4 elixir unit that we just killed with a 4 elixir freeze. I think that's good value. Kind of want an Ice Spirit here, and I want a Bar Barrel right on top, so then the Baby Dragon hits that instead of the tower. And then the Dark Goblin should finish off the Baby D. So this is pretty good. Obviously, kind of a difficult matchup because it's going to be a Royal Giant. And I don't really have a great way of DPSing that down, but we'll see. I'm going to Princess to eliminate the Fire Spirits, and it'll give me value on the map after. If I Skeleton, that's not staying on the map, the Princess does. So let's treat it like a 2 Elixir Princess, because it's getting value that I would have had to drop Skeletons on that. It's getting a lot. For Rascals, he ends up dropping an Electro. That's a very good placement. It's going to walk in the right-hand lane. So obviously, this guy is actually a pretty good player if he knows that placement. He knows how to play Electro Wizard confidently. He's going to go for a Mega Minion. He hasn't used his Bar Barrel yet. There it is. Okay. So when we see that Bar Barrel, then we can kind of apply a lot of aggression. So see what this dude wants to do. I'm going to freeze it. We're going to kill the Baby D with that. Freeze on defense is an underrated play that people just don't do. Notice how I kept that Dark Goblin alive for a fat minute, man. That Dark Goblin is alive and well for so long, dude. That thing killed everything. Freeze is not fair. It is not a balanced card. Nerf it, guys. When is that card getting nerfed? It needs to be nerfed like yesterday, boys. I'm going to go for a Graveyard. He just used the Bar Barrel and misses the Princess. I don't see any way of him defending this. You just use your Bar Barrel. You lose your tower. Yeah, dude. You can't do that. You have to save the Bar Barrel for the freeze. 100% have to save it. And that's the thing. This deck baits out Bar Barrels. Especially if the player isn't amazing. If they're a GC player and they don't know how to play this game perfectly. A lot of times you can just bait out units that you're not supposed to... they're not supposed to drop, and then you can kind of just win the game off that. Yeah, there's another Bar Barrel. I can maybe 3-crown him. I'm going to go in for Rascals, eat that damage, and try to assert dominance to the highest degree. I'm going to freeze here, just for the memes, and then Skeletons here. I think I have a chance at 3-crowning him. No lie. I'm going to go Dark Goblin here as well. And I can Princess. Yeah, so it was close to a 3-crowning him. That's hilarious. You know what? We're going to 3-crown him. He took a tower. Oh, that's funny, man. Okay. He took a tower, but did he know what circumstances just are about to transpire because of that? I'm going to freeze here. And there's not too much you can do. I can just Dark Goblin. He took the tower, but we took all 3 of his. GG, well played and peace out. This deck is absolutely busted. Not fair to play at all, man. This needs a nerf. Nerf Graveyard Freeze. It takes no skill. Supercell, what are you doing? This deck is so good. Alright, we got a game where we're going to be saucing out of good luck here. We'll see what's up. Bulgarian Gang. So you already know this guy's a pretty good player. That's a pretty top-notch clan. Sauce out Rascals in the back here. Pencil. Okay, so is it going to be P.E.K.K.A, 3M? P.E.K.K.A and 3M? We'll see. The Bar Barrel here. Actually connects, unfortunately, but the Bandit doesn't dash through, so we're chilling. I'm going to go Princess here. Hey, Bar Barrels. And that Ice Spirit will connect on the right-hand side. What's going to be good here? We're going to drop on my Princess. Bandit, something? Going to eat it a lot? 3M. He's 3M, I mean, if he's going to wait this long. Yeah. Dark Goblin here. Bar Barrel here. Skeletons here. What you going to do now, brother? We know you have Minion Horde. Probably 3M with Collector. Don't know if it's Collector time for you right now, brother. We'll see, though. Ice Golem. Looks like he's probably going to go Bandit on that, or Bar Barrel. I just lost my tower. It's going to be so much damage. We go Skeletons here. Okay, so we played that pretty poorly. I shouldn't have cycled Rascals there. I should have cycled them up front because I didn't have an answer. But he just played really poorly, too. If I go in for a Graveyard here and then freeze the Minion Horde that he drops, that will definitely take out the Collector. Oh, he didn't even drop it in a spot that was like, scary at all. Princess finishes off the Minion Horde. Walks in the tower that I want. If he responds, maybe I can ignore it or eat a little bit of damage. He's going to 3M again, yeah. Dark Goblin here. Time I have to wait. I'm going to go Ice Spirit and then Skeletons. That Ice Spirit's going to be really good. That was a great defense. I can go Graveyard here. I still have those alive, right? I still have those Girl Rascals alive. Juicy Freeze. Very Juicy Freeze. Any Bar Barrels after? That's going to take tower. 100% takes tower, but can I defend? Doesn't take tower. Wow. Skeletons here. Dark Goblin. Bar Barrel. Ice Spirit. I think we got him, boys. Chief, I think we got it. It's a pretty sketchy game. But I'm not going to do anything besides going for a Graveyard Freeze. If he went for 3M, I would have been in some trouble. But this Graveyard Freeze does take the tower before the clock runs out. And then, obviously, the Battle Ram doesn't connect. Superb calculations allow us to win that game. It was simple math. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Asserted dominance against the Bulgarian gang. Clean 9-0, boys. We just don't lose games with this deck. It's so busted. Needs a nerf. Alright, we got a game against Skull Crusher from Nova, Romania. What's up, dude? Saucing out of good luck here. I'm going to go for Princess in the back to start things off. Don't really want to go split my Rascals or my Dark Goblin because they're higher DPS and they give me more value over time. End up going for a Dark Goblin here. Ice Spirit, Skeletons, please. So the Bandit dashes towards that instead. Doesn't even dash. Wow. So he's going to have bats. Alright, cool. Definitely worth Rascaling here. Didn't want to Rascals until we baited that out. So we see bats. See Ice Golem. See Bandit. 3M. He doesn't have Elixir for anything now, so I can just go here, and his bats are out of cycle, so I can probably freeze. It's worth. Wasn't able to hit the Bandit, but that's so much value. Ended up baiting out another Bar Barrel, guys. Holy crap, man. Another one. Dark Goblin here. Skeleton, so then the Bandit starts walking towards my tower after. So it doesn't get a hit. So brutal, man. This deck is really getting us all the hard counters. Like, I'm literally playing against all the hard counters because I keep winning with it. But, yeah, no, it's still fine. Doesn't have bats back in cycle, so let's just go Ice Spirit. Go for a Graveyard right on top. He's like, yo, how'd you get back? He doesn't even realize how fast of a card cycle we have. Goes in for 3M, but we kill the Collector, so that's going to be a positive Elixir trade. So that's all I really wanted. That's all I really wanted in life, boys. If I can go Bar Barrel on that, that'd be awesome. I hope he supports the One Musketeer pretty heavily. If he doesn't, I'm just going to... Okay, actually, I'm going to go Bar Barrel here. Rascals here. Dark Goblin. Bar Barrel kills. Skeletons here. Ice Spirit here. Oh, it's not going to die. If that Ice Spirit actually went on top of the Muskie and it took the hit, instead of the Dark Goblin, that would have been Flames, but it didn't happen. So what is he going to do? Can I go in for another Collector in the middle? That would be smart if you Collector in the middle. Yeah, that's what I thought, buddy. Alright. Graveyard Freeze. I'm going to wait for the bats. Oh, okay. That's tower. It's 100% tower. I don't know what that one was, but we'll take it. We'll take all 3 Musketeers in the same lane. I don't know why he thought that wasn't going to get frozen, but dude, this is like a new Disney movie. Frozen Part 2. Alright, he's definitely spamming. Oh, wow, Fireball. Okay. He's going to spam opposite for sure. I have to go in for Bar Barrel here. Can't let that connect. Freeze. The plays. People underestimate how OP Freeze is on defense. Look at that. That's a testament to how overpowered Freeze is. I still have the Dark Goblin alive. And look how much... It's just giving me dividends on dividends. Compounded interest OP. Let's go, boys. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. GG, well played. Peace out, Girl Scout. I just BM'd with Graveyard Freeze. I'm a horrible human being. I'm a horrible person, guys. But we still don't lose with the deck because it just doesn't take any skill whatsoever. This is kind of disgusting, man.